What's up, everybody, and welcome to Pillow Talk. Because it's not Pillow Talk no more. So scratch that.
We need to do something.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Moments with the Mobleys. I am your man, Johnnie Deirdra.
Great evening. I'm his wife, Deirdra Mobley.
And we something like ordinary couple.
With extraordinary purpose. Greetings, salutations, accolades, and blessings. Many blessings.
Why it seem like you about to act up?
Hey, patrons. I promise I'm not about to act up.
That's what it feel like.
Talk for a minute because I got to drink some tea.
Talk for a minute because you got to drink some tea.
Ask them how they doing. Baby, there's too much silence now. What? I just said, can you please talk for a minute because I got to drink some tea.
That's joking.
So I won't be coughing. Y'all, I still have just a little bit of, gook from when I was sick, y'all. And I just asked hubby, could he talk to y'all for a minute while I drink some tea? And he looking at me strange. What's wrong? I got a booger on my nose?
She just on one. I feel it.
What?
I feel she on one, y'all.
I'm not going to act up.
Anyway.
How was your day, baby? Is my microphone too low? You pick me up okay? I'm good? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. You all right?
I'm fine.
What we doing?
You talking, Allison talking, we just all talking. Allison, how was your day?
She's not doing that tonight.
Say, can you talk a little bit?
Babe.
Allison.
Leave her alone. Because we got stuff to do tonight.
Allie.
And we starting late.
Just can you say hey? No, don't wave. Say hi. Just say hello.
You are sickening.
Hi. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm well. All right. Let's get this popping. So, hope all are doing well. So, this is the Tuesday before the Thursday before Thanksgiving. Next week. I said that wrong. So, today is the 16th. So,
Thanksgiving
next week
is a week away.
It's a little over
a week and 2 days away.
So, we don't want a regular Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is for family, and that's what we plan on doing. Although 2 of our children and their families are going out of town. I'm trying not to feel some kind of way because they got their own family. So,
well, one will be back that evening, and they'll come over.
Who? Which one is that?
Bree.
Brianna?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but Thanksgiving we usually spend with the kids and grandkids and their families and my son-in-laws and, they got other family. So they spend time. Everybody got to come through, but don't say it if you don't mean it. I did it for all these years.
Well, the one of our other daughters, they are actually taking a flight, so they'll be out of town.
Where they going to Australia?
Friends. No, I think it sounds like Arizona, maybe, or something like that.
Dakota or something.
You said Dakota?
Yeah.
No, they're going out of town. I believe it's Arizona, y'all, because I don't know where he getting these Dakotas from. You ain't even try to put nothing in front of it. South Dakota, North Dakota.
Just Dakota.
But I know one thing about
somewhere where the mountains is red.
Well, baby, don't knock it too bad, because what I'm going to get them to do while they're there is to, I heard like Arizona, that area, Arizona, Colorado, they have like some nice spa resorts there. And so I've been spying some of those to take you.
So what you gonna do?
I want to take you to one of them next year.
To Arizona?
Arizona, Colorado. I want to take you there so we can, so you can enjoy, because you like spas and pedicures and manicures and body massages and all that stuff. And I think, if I'm correct, because I was looking a couple weeks ago, they have like some really, really top notch spa and wellness and relaxation resorts. Would you like that?
In Arizona?
Arizona, Colorado. You wouldn't like that?
I don't know. I fell through Arizona one time
When?
when I was in the military.
And how you fell through there?
Because we had to go through there and then pick up a flight someplace else.
So you saying that this because you at one of the spa resorts or something like that too? Well, why you say it like that? Like you?
I fell through.
I mean, it's different.
I went to a little spot down there while I was there. It was all right.
Allison, I'm gonna need you to pause the taping real quick.
Why?
Because I've never been to Arizona. Ever. And I've been with him since we've been 14. So I need to know.
You couldn't go with me when I was in the military.
No. That's not what you said. You said that you fell through there. Y'all had to take
Arizona.
No, wait. Y'all had to take a flight from there, which means that leads me to believe, like what you just said was, y'all pretty much just had a connecting flight.
Yeah.
What you just said after the fact was that you went to a resort. In between the connection, you don't have no time to go to no resort.
I ain't said a resort.
What did you say?
I said a spa.
When did you have time to go to a whole spa?
It was a 24-hour layover.
And you went to a spa with who?
Just me and myself and I.
You better be glad that I know you and I know that you lying. Or we would really have some what you call it, some bystanders, the patrons and the viewers.
Anyway,
would be the bystanders.
So
but I think that those are one of the places, if I'm not mistaken, and I really think that you would like that.
Well,
it'll be different.
Set it up.
It'll probably be cold.
Set it up.
But
So Thanksgiving, we're gonna not have two of the girls here in the families. So I feel a little saddened by that, but
I do too, because we're normally all together.
Yeah, even if it's
if it's just to eat.
Just to eat, and it's for like 3 or 4 hours, something like that. We usually be together, so I'm a little saddened. But I guess I got to get over it because they got their own family now and they make their plans and stuff. So
yeah, but it'll still be good because we do have Paige's birthday is on Thanksgiving this year. That's our second oldest.
Yeah,
and she'll be the big 30. So we'll be celebrating that too as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be a little something to. That's actually a major milestone.
Yeah, it is. So she got this new boyfriend, and I probably shouldn't talk about this.
Oh my God!
She got this new boyfriend, and
baby, and you don't know him.
I don't.
You never met him.
I've never met him,
and you have yet to meet him. But what you've seen about him, I know what I have. I can speak for self. I do like him, so I still like him so far.
You don't know him neither.
I don't. I said what I do know about him so far, I like him. Y'all, he be extra. He'll give some of this to them, but for the most part, I'm gonna get all of this. I'm in my daddy feelings, and she about to be 30 years old.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
She'll be here for Thanksgiving.
I know. We go talk. We go talk.
You in your feelings a little bit?
I'm just saying.
Y'all, he be in his feelings by his daughters.
I'm gonna shut up.
So anyway, see, you start me up.
What I'm doing?
Excuse me, y'all.
I don't know him, so I'm gonna be fair. He's not coming for Thanksgiving. Well, she said she hadn't invited him, but he has some kind of event or something on that Saturday. So I don't know, but
This is not aggression from him, y'all. It's not anger.
It's not.
These are dad feelings.
Thank you.
And it's gonna take him
I'm
a
in my
minute to
mind.
process it, y'all.
The one
But
thing
he's
that I can
okay.
say, let me tell you something. The one thing I can say about a man is that I'm 100% man, and every thought I done thought. So that's where I be at in my mind with all this.
So while we were talking, my girl has sent me some information, and I don't think that I ran across this one. Thanks. She's so efficient.
Who?
Allison.
The one that don't want to talk?
Well, she talks through her service. Amen.
Well, I need her to say
Baby,
something.
and she has found the lodge at Woodlock. Oh, buddy, it's a destination resort, baby. What you trying? Oh my, they have something called Midweek Magic, and it's in. Oh, this one is in PA. I didn't look there. Pennsylvania. Was it on your hit list? Oh, the lodge at Woodlock, baby, and we're gonna have to look at that.
Couples edition. Look here. I'm tripping.
So
we all over the place tonight, but this is what it is.
We are. We really are talking
from my daughter.
Oh my God.
The one we talking about, Paige, the 30-year-old, and she just sent me this thing talk about couples edition. I'm like, get no couples edition.
It's a game.
You can take back. Oh, it's a game.
Yeah, it's a game.
I ain't know. It looked like a little perfume.
No, baby. Look at the bottom of the box. What does the bottom of the box say in the small writing?
We're not really strangers.
We're not really strangers. They have a couples edition. And she was actually talking about bringing that home for Christmas to play during our games at Christmas. Okay, so we're going to talk about something else to get him off of this.
I'm going to stop tripping.
Okay, so listen. We started talking about traditions for Thanksgiving. And sometimes when we're in our own little bubble, I need you to refocus. In our own little bubble, in our own little world.
Do like you do when you're trying to hold yourself. You got to go to the bathroom.
No, that was the food shake when we was at the Japanese restaurant.
When you trying to let the food
and
down?
I was trying to shake the food down and burp. So anyway, we've been talking about like traditions and stuff. And what I was saying before Johnny started shaking was, that's not the only time that I shut up, Deirdra. So listen,
thinking about, you know what?
So
about to start. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We were Johnny and I were talking about traditions, and I think sometimes, and it's not everybody, but at some point in time, we think about Johnny and I think about like other traditions and what other people do, because there's this great whole big wide world of ours, and so what we do all the time, of course, that's our norm. But there are other people in different places in different parts of the world that are doing different things. Their families celebrate Thanksgiving differently from ours. And so our celebration, again, as Johnny stated earlier, we'll be missing two of the girls. One will be over a little bit later in the day. But for the actual meal that we all normally share together, they won't be here for that part. And so that's a change for us. And we do know that our children grow up and, have families and have children and all that stuff. And so, dad just is in his dad feelings sometimes. And so I really need him to focus, or I'm going to do this episode by myself.
No, I'm with you.
And so this year, what we're actually having is we're kind of adjusting our Thanksgiving meal a little bit this time. That's the daughter that's about to be 30 years old that her dad is in his feelings about.
This is the daughter I'm talking about.
Her new beau, he is in his feelings about.
Because I don't know him. That's her.
Oh.
You said my 4 eyes?
She did, and I can see it in your smile.
Whatever.
Paige,
we are live right now.
We are live, and we supposed to be taping.
No,
you're not sorry because he called you.
Because I was just feeling some ways about the new friend. I don't know where they're coming from.
What ways are we feeling?
He's in his dad feelings.
I don't know him.
And this show, this episode is supposed to be about different Thanksgiving meals and traditions around the world, and we sharing ours. And he, do you want this to be recorded? Because it is.
That's fine. At one point, you didn't know Sean. At one point, you didn't know AJ. At one point, you didn't know Marion. You know what I'm saying? And I think me and Boy talked about it for a long time. When's the last time I've had a significant other?
Hey, what we ain't gonna, I don't want to talk about logic. You trying to be logical. I don't want that.
That's the reason why you feel the way you feel. Because it's me, number one, because I'm your favorite daughter. Sorry, guys. But also, because it's me. And it's okay to feel like that because you're my dad. I think it's okay to be like that because when it was everybody else, you felt the same way. So I think it's fine.
And so I'm going to narrate this from the sidelines, guys, because now he's talking to Paige, and technically he's still in his dad feelings.
I'm
and
trying
so
to get out of it, but I had to see my
everything
daughter.
that she'll say,
See how beautiful she is.
everything that she'll say, guys, is going to be null and void because he's going to be in his feelings at least for the rest of the night. By in the morning, he'll be over his feelings. This is just my sidebar talking.
Huh?
What feelings you feeling?
I don't know him. He coming on real strong.
Baby, can you tell her you love her so we can finish the episode?
I don't think he's coming on strong. He's setting a standard. He's like he told me, he's not even trying to like look good for anybody else, but he's showing me what I deserve. That's what he told me. That God told him that he's there to show me what I deserve. Because also, I'm an answered prayer to him, is what he said to me. I'm recording this part.
You said you are answer to his prayers?
And so what she's telling him now is that you
and
should
you
be
said
glad
he's an answer to your
that
prayers, isn't it?
The Lord sent this man to her because he's treasuring her even before she told him yes, they could be an item.
You're a promise from God. So he tells me, like, even having conversations about like the whole like birthday experience thing. Everybody was like, this look like you had to propose to her, blah blah blah. But he was like, also I wanted her to feel special because I want her to see what she deserves. I always feel the need to show her what she deserves. And I feel like because I've just chosen Lil Ray and his little cousin or whatever, because I felt like that was quote unquote what I deserve. Now I feel like I deserve him because he's a great a MC grade above what I'm used to. So I think now that I'm getting into my element of, okay, this is me. Like, it's okay. I deserve to drink $60 bottle of water. Because that's what I want.
$60 bottle of water.
And so what she's telling him now, guys, I think this episode just kind of changed. It's really not going to be about Thanksgiving.
It's going to be about Thanksgiving. Because my baby birthday is on Thanksgiving. She's coming home. And she's going to be... Well, she can't be on the podcast because we're not going to be shooting live. We're going to do some videos, though. So it's going to be some kind of podcast because I want to talk.
Okay. You ready to hang up with her so we can finish the podcast, though?
I love you, Paigey.
I love you more, Dad. It's okay. I encourage you to be in your feelings. Yeah. It's healthy.
It ain't going to be good for him when I see him. I got a lot.
It's okay. I won't warn him. I think it'll be great, though. It'll be great.
All right. Just tell him to wear his pants.
I'm not going to warn him.
Tell him to bring his big boy drawers on because it's going to be what it's going to be.
He'll do fine. If he is who God has for me, he'll do fine.
Okay.
Because at this point, I ain't got time for it. If he crumbles, then he going to crumble.
Now, I want you to blame me for. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
These are the things that I'm privy to as their mother.
I don't want you to blame me if he can't handle the pressure.
I'm not gonna blame you for it.
But this is the first dude that you brought to me like this. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, feel a little
flutter. It's true because he's my old boyfriend now, and you ain't even met him yet. So it's very true.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. So.
I love you, Pumpkin.
I love you more, Madrid.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
night.
now.
Say night.
I got to go. Where are you at now?
He said I got to
go.
I
love you. I'm at Kroger. I'm about to go shop for some groceries.
She's in Atlanta, y'all. So I'm extending a little bit grace.
All right.
But in a minute, I'm just gonna tell y'all Happy
I'll
Thanksgiving.
call you back.
And this is gonna be our shortest episode ever.
All right. There go Allison. Tell Allison bye-bye. She doing the whole wall thing. She can't talk because she's the producer in the room. So she can't.
Oh, okay.
That's why she doing sign language. All right. I'm going to go now.
All right.
Love you.
Okay. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Y'all, I apologize. I had to.
He really don't apologize because
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
this is real life stuff. Let me give y'all a scenario of a quick synopsis of what happened. Paige will be 30 on Thursday, and next week Thursday, and which is Thanksgiving Day. She's our second oldest. However, she hasn't had like a steady beau. It's been a while. And our other daughters, three of them are married, and then the other one has been in a long-term relationship for a while. So she has a boyfriend. I feel like they're married. They've been together for so long,
But they not.
However,
They can feel however they want to feel, but they not.
But Paige just got a new beau, and she pretty much just said it to y'all. But as a surprise, her birthday is not till Thanksgiving, but as a surprise on last Sunday night, he threw her a surprise birthday dinner, and I think I shared it may be on the Moments with the Mobleys page, my story, I think, or either my personal page. And it was very, very nice. It legit looked like it could have been an engagement dinner. And he's an event planner, so he decorated. He did everything, and in this really nice restaurant in Atlanta, he had a photographer, he had a videographer, the place settings with the people's name on them, and like everything legit. And her favorite flowers are sunflowers and roses, and so he went all out and even gifted her dress for the evening and her shoes. She thought she was going to just one of his friends' dinner parties, and it ended up being a surprise birthday party. And we found out. So we knew, and we were on FaceTime with her sister, who is her roommate. And so her family was able to be there on FaceTime when they, did surprise and happy birthday and all that stuff. And so tonight, for some apparent reason, Dad is in his feelings. But of course, this is real life. This is we don't sugarcoat stuff, and sometimes we stuff go off script and everything like that. And so that's the the storyline behind his feelings and stuff like that.
I'm trying to get it together. She's far away from me. I can't ride up. But it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And she's been praying for.
And we have been too. I've been really specific, and
all right.
So they just became official, but I'm happy that she's happy, and I trust God.
She's been happy before though.
I trust God.
Had to be some scrubs.
I trust God.
Well,
again, she said what she said to you. You didn't know the husbands before they were boyfriends. You didn't know them.
Anybody trying to hear all that?
Okay, and so let's talk about.
Nobody trying to hear all that.
Let's talk about
Nobody trying to hear all that.
The variation in our Thanksgiving meal.
Doing a lot, bro. Come see your boy.
Let's talk about the variation.
Why are you looking at me like that, Allison?
And the Thanksgiving
Say what you
food.
got to say, Allison. I feel like you feel something. Tell me what you feel. You think I'm doing too much?
No.
What you think I'm doing? What you think? What you think? Talk to me, Allison. Get Jameson in. Huh?
Do you want to talk about the Thanksgiving traditions?
Yeah, let's talk about the tradition. I apologize, y'all.
Are you sure?
I apologize, y'all.
Like for real, you went somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. I'm good. I'm all right. I ain't good. I'm all right.
These are real dad feelings. I'm telling y'all.
Let's just.
This is a whole part of him y'all ain't seen before.
Let's do this.
And so what we're talking about, guys, and we just gonna have fun with it. Again, our traditions are normally to go out all out food wise. We get a ham, we get a turkey.
So you just ain't gonna say nothing.
We get a ham, we get a turkey, we get red rice, white
You ain't
rice.
gonna give me no insight on nothing. That's what you gonna do.
Okay. All right.
You be,
Babe, you want to talk about relationships and how you feel? Father-daughter relationships.
but you like the boy.
Do you want to talk about that? We can talk about that.
No, we ain't gonna talk. We gonna talk about Thanksgiving.
No, I'm for real. Because we was talking about Thanksgiving the last 2 times, and then you had an outburst. Be honest about what you want to talk about. Because this seems to be the party was Sunday, baby. Today's Tuesday.
I know what the day is.
But he didn't do. It's not like he did a bad thing.
He did not do a bad thing.
He did an amazing thing.
It was all right.
It was beautiful.
It was pretty amazing.
It was.
But still.
Normally, people who are kind of, they truly were not even like dating, just, getting to know each other. And he threw her that party. And he remembered, specific things about what she liked and implemented that into it. And so for me, that says that a dude took the time to think about what she gave him.
To me,
because she don't tell everybody like that.
So
stuff like that.
This is the difference between daddy and mama.
You thinking he doing something trying to get in her pants?
Well, it's not even that, but it's game. So I need to see. It got to be consistent. It can't be you just found out some things and now you just doing some things. So the game is different now. So the game could be strong. Remembering Flowers doing this. As far as connection wise, he might have connections and all this stuff to do this stuff with. That it might ain't cost him a penny. And I don't know. And y'all don't judge me.
I'm judging you tonight, baby. Because
no, you ain't finna judge me.
I am, because it wasn't, he did what he needed to do, and people who he invited, they came and they, they did what they needed to do for the evening, but they didn't hesitate. And so that Sunday night was a night that
she was celebrated.
She's been in Atlanta for a little over a year. And I don't know why I'm getting emotional. Why are we talking about this?
What is happening right now?
I don't know.
It's Tisha right here.
We're supposed to be talking about Thanksgiving.
You got food. Tisha in you.
What is happening? I blame this on you.
Why is this my fault?
So listen. Whew. So, I think this is the difference between mama feelings and daddy feelings.
All right. So this is my thing. I'm gonna always be thinking suspect. And I care about all my daughters and I want the very best for them.
Right.
And we've been through it's been dating and all this other stuff, and dudes turn up to be, and this is my thing. I cannot pick my daughter's boyfriends, friends,
right,
none of that stuff. And I've always been like that. But Paige has been in a place where her growth has been, the way she's evolved has been absolutely amazing. Because Paige, for a long time, felt like she was the black sheep of the family. Nobody made her feel like that, but because of the way she thought about stuff, she just thought it was not normal because of what everybody else did. And it's like she's in she understands who she is now, and she's comfortable with her. She's comfortable in her skin. Her relationship with God is absolutely amazing, and she walks with the light all the time. So even the last time she was trying to date somebody, it was a dude who was trying to do the church thing and all this other stuff, and it's just been a lot. So I done seen my baby go through a whole lot of stuff, wanting to be married and stuff. So yeah, I should be happy for her, but it's gonna take more than a party with some sunflowers and roses to do.
Well, you're absolutely right. However, her and I have had conversations as well. Some that you know the extent of, some that you don't. But to see what, of course, I know that, we pray for all our kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But knowing the stuff that she has been through and stuff that I've shared with you, but just specific things that I've gone to God on about her, I'm I'm pretty sure that is him.
Well,
And so my tears aren't ones of sadness, but I hold all, even though they're all grown, I hold them all here. And so there are specific things that I have, going to God on their behalf for, especially when it comes to a husband. And so knowing, like I said, what she's gone through and knowing and seeing things manifest from even before she moved, I think that's why I'm so emotional. And I'm not going to ever judge you. I was just playing about that. But
well,
I understand and I know you, so I know
Yeah.
where you are. But the mama in me says I'm overwhelmed by what I see as things that have manifested since she was obedient in moving, first and foremost. And this just another part of it.
I
So
and I just want to see the consistency. I just want to see the realness of it. I just want to see it on a daily basis. I just want to see, and I don't have to be the person to see it. I don't have to, because if Paige still chooses this person or not, there's nothing I can do about it. So I just know where I'm at as a father. You know, me and him just gonna have a conversation. Yeah, what he did Sunday was
and I know
absolutely
that's
beautiful.
coming. I know
All
that's
that
coming.
stuff. But me and him gonna have a conversation. So it'll be what it'll be what it'll be. And then we just go from there.
Well, amen. These were one of these real life moments that happened. It's still your fault because we supposed to be talking about Thanksgiving.
So
tradition.
Thanksgiving.
You all right?
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Huh? You all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just got a lot going on in my mind.
You want to know if I'm all right?
You all right? You was something else.
Well,
why you asking
you
like
don't care
that?
nothing
You
about me.
ain't give me a chance to
You
say
don't
nothing.
care nothing about me. I'm just playing. So no, but again, and I'll share more at another time.
Share more of what?
About my feelings on my next Get Ready With Me. How about that? So y'all, again,
Maybe I should put Buddy on Chop It Up. Let's just come on Chop It Up. Then come on, I invite Roscoe to come on Chop It Up.
That's not his name, baby.
What is his name?
Oh,
gee. Rashad.
baby, it's not.
Rasheen.
No.
Rasheen. See, I don't.
Baby. Y'all.
I don't know him.
We're gonna share. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. We're gonna share briefly. I'm gonna share because I don't know.
But let's
Drink
just
some
talk
water.
about what we eat for Thanksgiving.
Just thank you. Finally.
Let's talk about what we eating for Thanksgiving.
We're changing ours up a little bit. We're changing ours up a little bit, guys. We are changing, not much, but we're changing up because we used to go all out. A couple different types. Of salads, potato salad with shrimp, and macaroni and cheese, and red rice, and white rice, and all these different meats, and you got meatballs, and you got chicken, and you got. Literally, we used to go down the line and see how much of what we had to make sure that we had a good bit of everything.
Yeah.
And not that I'm knocking anybody. We're not eating like that anymore. We made the menu last week with the girls, and we did. We opted out of ham because we're not doing pork. We're not doing. Well, none of the girls I think is eating pork. A couple of them may be, but we're doing mainly chicken and seafood and stuff like that. However, we're doing turkey. And if I can find me some really small turkey wings, I want some of those. But we're doing turkey, like a sliced turkey. The girls will have white rice. We're opting for the wild grain and brown rice. A couple different veggies to choose from. We are going to do mac and cheese. You won't do that, I know.
No.
And I'm going to make sure that I have like a green salad for us. I'm going to do like with the veggie noodles, like a shrimp pasta, a cold shrimp pasta that I make. We will have some dressing. I am going to eat some dressing and some cranberry sauce.
What kind of dressing? Oyster dressing?
No,
Baba gonna make some.
It's not gonna be the oyster dressing.
I don't need no dressing.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna get some of it. I am, and
get that out of my head.
And so for dessert, like we're opting for Publix. If y'all don't know it, has an amazing yogurt selection. They have their own line of, I would venture to say, maybe 10, 15, if not more, flavored yogurts, all kind. And me and you had the butter pecan one, and it was amazing. Yeah, so instead of now, my daughter did mention a peach cobbler, but we're gonna do the yogurts, maybe like a vanilla yogurt. We may get some of the butter pecan because I think they like that, and maybe like a cookies and cream yogurt. Publix is the brand, y'all. It's really nice. And then some fruit toppings to go on top. So we're just kind of adding in some of the stuff. Now, I may do some salmon for you as well, just in case you want some of that. We're just throwing kind of our stuff in there with it. Again, opting for the turkey versus that, both the turkey and the ham and just everything imaginable that you can think of.
Yeah.
And so we started talking about thinking about I know last year maybe we did New Year's Eve traditions that different people did around the world, and we were laughing because the only one I think that I really remembered was when the people, I think, throw the couch out the window or something like that or whatever, to mark in some country the New Year, and so we were laughing about that. Yeah. But what are your traditions? Because I know there are people who migrate to the U.S. From different parts of the country and stuff like that, and from different countries, and you bring your traditions with you. I would love some oxtails. Didn't I say we wasn't eating beef or pork or nothing like that?
I'm strictly on the eating right all the time thing because ain't nobody got time to be going through to be adding.
And it's helping us because we're doing either cereals, no sugar cereals, for breakfast, or we'll do oatmeal, and we eat on the way to work, which it is helping to balance us out.
Yeah,
and we're doing lunch, and then we're doing dinner, and I know it now when people say they're meal prepping and planning and stuff like that, and on the healthier eating lifestyle, that's the best way to go, because if you don't, you could so easily drive somewhere and grab a burger or
Yeah.
Impossible Burger, and I still got to get you to try that.
I'm
And
not
so we
doing
just
none of that.
as I was looking up stuff, we just wanted to share, like, because sometimes I do sit and think, like, I want to travel to these different places to see what their traditions are, like on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, like on New Year's, just to see different cultures and stuff like that.
We got to travel there. We can just do it here.
We could, but like, I do want to go to China at some point. I want to go to China. I want to go to Thailand. I heard like they have nice vacation spots in Thailand. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going those places. Germany. You've been to Germany? Have you been to Germany? Did you go to Germany?
Yeah.
Japan, Vietnam, India, different places like that you really got to have like a passport, to get in, not just, Bahamas. I don't think you got to have a passport to get to Bahamas. Yeah. And so we're just going to share a couple of these, y'all. And so like in China, these, theirs is not so much so Thanksgiving. Theirs is called the Mid-Autumn Festival, known as the Moon Festival. And what was funny about this, I work at a law firm, and there was a Chinese pastor that came to bring something in for my boss, just as a gesture of kindness, because they're on some board together, and it may. Well, I'm trying to think if it was this festival that they were going to have, and I do think it's that. Now that I think about it, he came to bring him, like, it was I guess it was like a we're sorry we're not having the festival this year, or whatever that is that they were having because of COVID. And I want to say this is what it was, because
I think so.
It's the Moon Festival, is that's what they have in China. And they would eat I think these things are called like moon cakes. And he actually made some and brought one, and it was beautiful. It wasn't even a matter of,
and
he brought a letter. I think he took it to everybody who was supposed to come, and he brought a letter, and it was in a cute gift bag, and it was a letter, and it was a moon cake, and it was really, really pretty. But they do theirs. Their festival takes place on the 15th day of the 8th month, which is August 15th. And of course, when the moon is at its fullest, and their festival is actually 3 days. What if we celebrated Thanksgiving for 3 days, y'all?
Well, we kind of do.
Because we be eating the food like...
Yeah, we just took stuff different, because before the pandemic, the Black Friday thing was just out of control. It went from the Friday after Thanksgiving till
12
midnight.
o'clock on Thursday. It moved its way up.
Yeah, then it was like 6 a.m. on Thursday morning.
Right.
Everybody was trying to open the doors and sell stuff, the quickies and all this other stuff. So Thanksgiving literally turned into Black Friday. So, yeah.
Well, theirs is actually a 3-day public holiday. People celebrate with the moon cakes and other harvest foods such as crabs, pomelos, and grapes. What are pomelos?
I don't know, woman.
Oh, I can't mess that one up. So pomelos are... I think it's a fruit, is it not? Pomelos. Oh, it is a fruit. Yeah. Oh, it looks like look. It looks like a grapefruit. Yeah. It's called Citrus grandis. So it's the largest citrus fruit from the family. Yep, it's the ancestor of the grapefruit. And I think Allison knows that. It's really big because she's been to China in her dreams.
Allison don't know. She can't talk.
She's been from China in her dreams.
She can't talk.
Okay, so baby, next, let's do Germany.
We don't know where Allison knows because she can't talk.
She knows a lot because she studies about whales, and that people can swim in their veins. And so she knew that a pomelo was a part of the grapefruit family.
She know a lot of stuff, but she can't talk.
So listen, all right, baby. So Germany, I've never been. I do want to go.
Germany is where everything legal. So you can buy beer at McDonald's. You can buy weed and be at McDonald's.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's off the chain. It's just it's hard to explain.
Well, baby, they have a festival too, and it's known as MT Fest. And so they have a festival. It's a celebration to give thanks for the successful collection of the harvest, which guarantees another year without starvation. We be trying to eat everything on one day, and the people just be celebrating it. The festival, and it's not you won't be starving for the next year. It says they have a church organized celebrations. They have parades, music, and decorations of the harvest, fruits, and vegetables. Is what they do for their celebration. The decorations of the harvest, fruits, and vegetables. Yeah, like think of all the veggies, the squashes and the tomatoes and the potatoes and all those vegetables and stuff like that. But they have a festival. We need to do a Thanksgiving festival for us.
Well, I tell you, Black Friday done took over everything.
Well, what I was thinking was, and earlier I was actually looking at some of the foods from some of the staple foods that people in other countries make for Thanksgiving, and some of them were like couscous, and which I've never had it, and I really want to try it. It's good. Good. Allison knows about couscous
Allison
too.
on that, we can't hear. Is it good, Allison?
Couscous,
I can't hear you.
And then they talked about
Hello.
The jerk. The Caribbean was like the rice and peas, and then the jerk meats and stuff like that or whatever. So I was reading that too. So maybe next year we'll incorporate like Thanksgiving from around the world, or foods are from around the world, or something like that. And next on our list, because we only had a few, in Japan, which I really, really want to go here. And so me and Johnny talked about actually, what's the name of the people who teach you the language? What's the lady name? You can do the courses online, and she teaches you the woman, you can go and subscribe, and you can do lessons to learn different languages online.
On the app?
Yeah, what's the woman name? There's a woman. There's a popular app for that.
I can't remember what it is.
What is her name?
Just give me a second.
You'll find it. So while he's looking for it, Japan. So Japan has a Labor Thanksgiving Day. It's a national holiday for their citizens, and they express gratitude to one another for the work done throughout the year and for the fruits of those labors. Thanksgiving. There's this Labor Thanksgiving, and what they do is it gives
Babel?
Huh?
Or Rosetta Stone?
Rosetta Stone. Yeah.
I was talking about Babel.
Babel. Okay. No, I was thinking about Rosetta Stone.
Yeah.
Because I know we saw a commercial at some point, and you were saying that we do, and we are. We're going to learn another language. Praise Jesus. I took French in college.
And I took Spanish.
Yeah, and I be around here trying to say the few words I do know. Don't judge me. But they have, in the country, they celebrate it throughout different ways in the country. But in one city called Nagano, they have an annual labor festival, and theirs relates to like human rights and the environment or whatever. So theirs is a little different, and they focus mainly on the labor part of being thankful, and they've done it for quite a long time. So that's different. And then Vietnam, I think I heard they have like maybe not. I'm pushing it, but they have in Vietnam, they have an autumn moon festival. You back on your page? We all gonna do Rosetta Stone, or I think Babel was the one that I did one time to try to learn some another language, and I did good for a couple of days, but I didn't stick with it. So Vietnam, they have an autumn moon festival, and their festival revolves around children, which is different. This one was funny when I read it. It says, it is thought that the festival was originally celebrated to give parents time to catch up with their children after the summer harvest was over. But they have the light lanterns, and and the children perform lion dances as a part of the celebration. And this for them is the second most important holiday tradition in Vietnam. What would you say the first one is for us? I think the first one is probably Christmas. Well, maybe Thanksgiving and Christmas are the main American holidays. I would think. Maybe they're major. Maybe Christmas because I know Thanksgiving.
Christmas is the major one.
Right. I think, and we were talking about this today. Thanksgiving used to fall in line with Christmas in America, but now, like Johnny says, the stores are being opened up early on Thanksgiving. Gas stations are open. There was a time I think where I can remember when I was younger that nothing
was open
on Thanksgiving. Like nothing is open on Christmas. Yeah. You're gonna find gas stations few and far in between open on Christmas Day. And Thanksgiving used to be just like that, but now
Thanksgiving is different now because of Black Friday. Christmas is still the same, thank God.
Yeah.
Everything closes on Christmas, but
yeah.
I just think these two holidays are very important because it's a time that's set aside for families to spend time together.
Yeah. But I know you, and Johnny's a driver. He's a supervisor at his job, and so for his drivers, he really tries to work hard to get them to schedule on schedules that they can be home on Thanksgiving with their families, as well as Christmas. And so I applaud you for doing that, baby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The last one, guys, is India. And all these places that we've talked about, I really, really, really do want to go there to see the history and to see the culture.
Well, I've never known this to be. This is the first time I'm hearing about all these. Yeah.
I've told you we want to go.
Usually you want to go to some place that you going to be laid up on the beach some way.
Well, what I didn't realize was some of these places do have nice resorts and stuff like that. Yeah, and I think Thailand is at the top of it, if I'm not mistaken. There, I see a lot of celebrities go to Thailand and stuff like that. So, when we're able to, I do want to explore and go to different places. Because what's the purpose of getting our passport if we ain't gonna get it stamped?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, my supervisor was telling me her and some girlfriends went to. I don't want to get it, but it's some place that puts you in the mind of Thailand. And she was like, they like enjoy the locals. You know what I'm saying? Because some people go to places and they just want to be in a resort and they stay. And I know, due to safety reasons and some things like that or whatever, of course. But she said they went several years ago and they went in the areas with the locals and where the animals would literally, I forgot what she said it was, that came up and would eat off your plate. And I was like, sis, I don't think that I don't want to be that close. But she said we literally were going on a boat ride somewhere. She said, and they literally took us through the alleys. We were literally following this guy through an alley. She's like, they spoke little English. We spoke whatever their language was. But she said we followed them through the alleys, and then we got to the boats, and we was like, oh, okay. Because they literally could have walked us back here and chopped us up and served us in the restaurant. And nobody would have knew it. But I mean, I do. We talked about traveling before, baby. And I know when you think of me, you think, okay, we going somewhere. She gonna find a beach. She gonna find a nice hotel. Usually that is my MO. But I do want to branch out.
So we gonna go to these places like Thailand, and we go get in the water and the swamp and stuff, and go.
No, I didn't say the swamp, sir.
So
you pushing that out of.
So where we gonna go? We will go.
Thailand
South
and to
Africa,
the resort.
Go see the animals.
That a desire of mine is to go and worship in South Africa, like with the people worship. We
gonna go animal seeing and go see the animals.
I do want to go on the safari like Bishop Jakes did. I would like to go on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I will. I will do it. I'll put my tennis shoes on and my sweatpants, my jeans, and I go. Amen.
All right.
And so the last one is India. Now, I legit want to go there because they dress nice. I want some of their attire, and I want some of their food. I do. I have I don't know a lot about it, but I do want to go to India. And so they have a festival. Almost all these places, y'all, we're reading about, they actually have festivals during these times. It's called Pongal, and it's one of the most important Hindu festivals of the year. They have a 4-day harvest festival, and it's celebrated in this is one of the southern states, and they give thanks to nature and the life cycle that provide grain. Um, so each day has festival day has its own traditions. They have they nah, I'm only making offerings to one god. But it says they honor and show tribute to their deities and animals, and prepare a special dish, rice boiled in milk. Now let me make y'all laugh about that, because my grandmama used to eat like grits she would make one day, and she would like put it in the refrigerator if it was some left. And it wasn't rice, but it was grits, and she would put the grits and the cake that would form in the pot, put it in a bowl, put some margarine on it, heat it up in the microwave, and put it in, and then pour fresh whole milk, cold whole milk on top of it. And she would eat the grits. She would eat the milk and grits out of the bowl. And I was like, what in the world is that you eating? And then she started letting us eat it. And then it was legit. I mean, it really wasn't no taste to it, but because she ate it, it was good. I'm for real. Like, I didn't, she never did it with rice, but she did it with grits. Yeah. But their
That's why you
specialty,
put milk in all your stuff now.
you know what? You're crazy. I make my oatmeal with milk. I can't eat my oatmeal with water because it don't taste right. But and that's mainly what I was looking for too, like special dishes. And I promise y'all, next year we're going to incorporate some of these other dishes from other, countries, because that's what you said to me today, right?
What?
We could just incorporate some of the dishes into,
Yeah.
Our
could just try 'em.
Thanksgiving, and just try it. And some of them I may try before then. But this is rice boiled in milk, which I don't think could be half bad. So just boil it in milk instead of water.
As long as it ain't water, she good with it.
Well, we're not eating white rice right about now, so I would try it though. And so they it's we just wanted to talk about other cultures and stuff like that. Have we ever been to an Indian restaurant? I think I have had it.
You probably
I've
have.
had it.
You done
Okay,
tried
yeah.
some of everything.
I've had it. And I like Greek food. I like Greek food a whole lot. And I don't know how much good of a representation that Zoe's restaurant is for Greek food. I think it may be pretty close, but and I'm gonna take you and get you some Zoe's. We literally
I
walked
done
in
ate
Zoe's
Zoe's before.
and walked out. You did? You like the kebabs? Am I correct?
Well, what have we tried that
I've eaten more than just the kebabs. I've eaten what is it?
I think
Hummus. I've eaten the kebabs from there. I've eaten the wraps with the cheese and the meat in it. They make all kind. Yeah, a food tour. Allison's a genius. We need to do a food tour, and we need to
What she said?
vlog it. She
didn't
said
hear
a
her.
food tour.
I didn't hear her. What
Well,
she
she
said?
actually didn't say it. She wrote it down, and she just threw something at
I
you.
didn't hear her. What did
But
she
that's
say?
a cool idea, a food tour of the different, and we could just do it like right here in Savannah. We can go to Zoe's and get get some of the Greek dishes, the ones that you haven't. Like I said, some of our providers bring us a variation of things to the office, and I'm willing to try anything.
You are.
But I want you to try. One of
really
my
are.
coworkers told me about I think it's an Indian restaurant somewhere in town before. So we're gonna pick some spots, y'all, where we can actually go, and we're gonna do it all in the same day. So we'll pick maybe about 3 spots, and we'll try them just to wet our palate and see what I'm more
Just to
apt
wet
to
our
try
palate.
him than he is. Like with sushi, when I first ate sushi, he would look at me sideways. Now I got to save him some if I get some and he don't want some at that point.
I mean, that wasn't my forte.
It wasn't. So that's why I'm here to expose you to new things.
A little different now. So
Right.
I will taste something here and there.
Right.
As soon as I taste something that ain't right, then that kind of
turn
mess
you
it
off.
up for everybody and everything else.
But you
So-
tasted the hummus when I had it on the pita bread and the cracker.
Well, Rudy turned me on the hummus.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Yeah, but so he ate that. And so yeah, so there's going to be a food tour coming out of this. Boop boop boop.
Anyway,
And they're normally healthier options as well. You know, a lot more healthier options as well.
so before we get out of here, I wanted to say, so for Thanksgiving, this is going to be a Thanksgiving that I'm pretty sure that everybody's going to be going to visit whoever they want to this year because of the vaccine and
not being able to go
booster.
last year.
Yeah, so it's been a little while. So we would say definitely go spend time with your family. Be safe. Still be mindful that if you're going to see your elderly family, that it's, you know, that this thing is still out there and it's still reaping havoc still in the world. So just be careful. Pay attention. Don't get too crazy, too wild, but definitely go see your family because that's something we haven't done in a long time.
Yeah.
So you got anything else to say?
No,
Travel.
I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, and you know the different countries do different things for different reasons. As we've stated, they have festivals and all these things, but Thanksgiving for me is just a time because I'm grateful every day. I'm thankful every day for everything. That is a day that's set aside to give thanks, and so. Again, we'll be missing a couple of the girls, but we will celebrate and look to be with everybody on Christmas. And, just be grateful and thankful. And if last year didn't teach us anything, and prayerfully it taught you guys to just cherish every second, every minute, every hour of every day. And every week and every month, and find something to be grateful for every day, even if things are going, bad, or you got things going. We all got things going on, but just take some time before you start your day to just tell the Lord thank you, and just be grateful. That's just the posture that we're in. And y'all pray for my man. Get out his dad feelings.
That ain't gonna happen. And on that note, we about to be out, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy pre-Thanksgiving, and enjoy your time with your family.
Yeah.
Cherish it. Some people don't have that.
Enjoy your foods too.
Yeah. This has been Moments with the Mobleys. I am your man, Johnnie Mobley Jr.
And I'm his wife, Deirdra.
And we are something like don't look at me, Alex. We are something like an ordinary couple.
With extraordinary purpose.
Peace out, y'all.
Night, night.